everybody, and welcome to another episode on X4. And today we're going to be checking out Public Beta 5, more in particular the new builder looking ships. So without further ado, let's get straight into this and see what we've got. Now, this is from the map side of things. As you can see, we're in the map here, and this is all of our builder ships that we have currently in the game. There are the Vanguard versions of each ship and the other version as well. As you can see, the Sentinel version, Vanguard version for each type of ship as well. We're going to be checking out what they look like in terms of the actual ships themselves and what the stats on each ship are as well. So first of all, unfortunately, the Argons are with the old style ships. You can see them here. We'll look into detail with them in a second. Well, we already know what they look like, so we won't bother with them ones. We then have the Terran, which is the Kyushu, sorry, which is this new one here. We've also got the Paranid ones, the Hercules, Heracles. That's a horrible word. But either way, we've got both of them there. We've then got the Elephant, which is the split version of the builder. And then finally, we've got the Taladi versions. These ones here, the Albatros. So let's have a look at these ships in detail. Let's have a look. Let's go on board our first ship, which is the Terran one. I did not do research for jump, so we'll have to fly there ourselves. Okay, so a typical Terran builder, a typical Terran bridge. Let's have a look externally at our new ship. So this is the new the new Terran builder. I love the design of it. Very much like the Terran ships, it's like actually fixed together. There's no big gap down the center, which is nice. But yeah, this is the version of it. Obviously, we've just got the standard blue color on it. It does look nice. Now, I've kept the same color scheme throughout, so we can see what they all look like in comparison to each other. Yeah, that looks pretty sweet. There you go. That is the new Terran builder. Let's move on to our next one now. Yeah, so this is the Paranid builder. Pretty nice looking. See it properly. Get up off my screen. But yeah, this is the Paranid builder. The bridge of said Paranid builder. Looking pretty nice. Okay, let's have a look at the external view on it. This is the external view of the Paranid builder. Taking on the new style of ships that they brought in, which look so much better than the original. Nice little builder shape there. Quite long, these new builders. I mean, that's the old builder next to that there. And you see the old builders are quite short and stumpy. These are much, much longer. Taking on a capital ship size, almost. As a matter of fact, I won't be surprised if these are actually as big as capital ships, if not slightly smaller. But there you go. That is the Paranid version there. Alongside it is obviously the Terran version. So you can see the size comparison. They're about the same size, which is pretty nice. Unfortunately, Argon, you are stuck with the original builder. It is now an Argon builder. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, the next one is the Elephant, which is the split one, which is a typical split bridge, as you can see. Nothing much different here. Got the same layout and everything. If we have another external view on it, I actually think this is my favorite. I really like the style of this ship. This is a smart one. This is a lot like the Carrier, but it's like a little bit more stumpier. But the style and shape of it looks awesome. I do say it doesn't actually look like a builder. To be fair, all of the new ones don't really look like builders, except maybe that one there. That one definitely looks like a builder. The rest of them look like destroyers. This is what I would say a destroyer should look like. But this is the builder style. Looking pretty smart. As you can see there, you can see it alongside. You had to see it next to the Taladi version. It is slightly longer than the Taladi one. About the same size, if not slightly longer than the other two. But it is a smart looking ship. Same design as the capital ships with this little kind of segmented style. Looking pretty smart. Okay, let's have a look at our final new one that we can actually look at. We can't obviously look at the Boron one unless you have a look on the actual Steam homepage. You'll be able to see it there. But let's have a look at our final one. Yeah, this is the Taladi one. Again, a basic bridge style. And we have had a look at the external view from a distance. Let's have a look at it a little bit closer. So this one again is quite nice. It's got the same style of Taladi ships. It actually looks better than the older ships. Definitely looks like a builder. Doesn't look like a combat vessel like the other ones. It's almost like a cross between like a storage vessel spliced with like, you know, a docking platform and stuff like that. It looks pretty smart though. I do think all of the new builders look pretty smart. It is finally nice to see that we are getting dedicated builders rather than having every builder being the same one. They come with their own tech, so why would they look all the same? Again, this is probably the smaller one out of the 4 new ones. Obviously, we can't look at the Boron one. And obviously omitting the old style. What I do see is that obviously most of these have 1 engine, whereas the old builder has 2. Whether that means it's going to be faster or slower, we will have a look at it. By the looks of it, they're carrying 2 of the same engine. I have set all of these up with presets of high, with all tech available, so they should all be relatively the same tech level, so we can have a look and see whether one holds more sway over than the other. So without further ado, let's go into some comparisons and see what we've got. Okay, so straight off the bat, I've took 3 of the newer ships. We will compare it to one of the older ones soon. But as you can see, the Sentinel and the Vanguard are typically the 2 styles you're going to get for the Taladi. And straight away you can see that if you want to forego a little bit of hull, you're gaining a benefit on your flight maneuverability and speed, which is what we normally expect. You'll also notice that the crew is slightly different as well, and the units that it can hold. You can see here that there is more crew on the Vanguard, but it holds less units. I've added the Elephant here. I'm actually going to remove the Elephant for now, and we'll take on these 2 versus the old style ship that we have. So if we take the Ganascus builder, with a high preset for what we've got, so it's got the Terran XL engines, basically has everything that we've unlocked for it. So you can see there that both of them have a higher hull, however they are much slower. That is what we expected to see, because obviously the other ones only have 1 engine, this has 2, but they do carry more units. That one actually carries that carries double plus some extra. The speed is definitely substantially higher for the Ganascus in terms of acceleration and boost speed, travel speed. Strafing and yaw, yes, it is slightly better than the Sentinel. However, the Vanguard is about similar. The acceleration for strafe is slightly higher on the standard ship. Let's remove them 2 and let's bring in now our other ships that we have. So let's bring in the Elephant, again with a high preset. And we'll also bring in the Kyushu. So this is the split version versus the Terran version. So again, you can see the speed difference is massive. Again, the Kyushu is slower. However, the Elephant is faster than what we saw. It's probably about the same speed as the other ships that we just looked at, but much, much faster than the Terran version. Again, everything else is what we expect. The strafe speed, again, on both of these are slightly higher. But the travel speed, the older ship has more travel speed. But again, this actually has not much less than the other 2. So these 2 only have 130 units apiece. But both are considerably stronger in terms of hull, which is nice to see. Weapon systems, again, we're looking about the same because they've got the same number of turrets. Radar range is all the same. All the shielding's all the same. They're carrying all the same shields, which is nice. Same number of docks, same number of capacity for the docks. And container storage is all the same as well for all of these ships. Okay, let's bring in now. Again, let's have a look at the Sentinel and Vanguard version of the Paranids. Sentinel, this is the Vanguard. So again, same as before, they both have higher hull rates. Speed for both of these, this one is almost as fast as the original. But again, the acceleration is far less than the rest of them. The boost speed for the Hercules Vanguard is far higher than all of the ships that we've so far seen. So that's something that we need to consider. Strafing is slightly less on both of these ships than it is for the standard one. Again, units are higher for both the newer ones than it is for the older ones, but the crew for the Sentinel is less. So that's interesting, that, because they have 2 engines, unlike the other ones. That's nice to see. So definitely something to consider there for the Hercules Vanguard. It's on a strafe struggle and acceleration. Not bad, not bad. Okay, I believe we only have one more left to check out. Maybe not. Nope, because that's the Mammoth, which is the original. Just out of curiosity, let's double check and see if they've made it. Yes, these also now have. So compared to Gnaskus, we have the Mammoth Sentinel, which has got a higher hull rating. So this will match some of the other hulls. But again, the speed is slightly slower, and again, the crew is slower. Again, less units than the originals. So a good balance all round for all of the ships. The ones with only one engine tend to have bigger hulls or can carry more units, which is nice to see. You get the trade-off from speed versus everything else. So, yeah, I mean, I think they've done a great job with the new ships. Nope. Okay, now that he's gone, as you can see there, they are all of the new builder ships. I hope you've enjoyed a quick look at this. It is just a quick look to see what they've done with the changes and the comparisons as well. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing this new update fully when it's out completely with the Borons as well. And obviously we get to have a look at the Boron style ships as well, up close and personal. So yeah, I hope you really enjoyed this. Let me know in the comment section if you've got any suggestions, ideas, or anything like that. If you'd like to know anything else about anything to do with the public beta, let me know, and I will do more videos on that. But until next time, everybody, take care for now, and I shall see you all on the next one. Bye for now.